Team Citrus.
Team Citrus. Lamborghini lurking.
Oh no, not this map again. No.
Oh, here we go.
This is the best map.
Candyland.
I've yet to finish all of the holes.
Really?
Yes.
This one should be a little easier then. This is jumping on.
Ooh.
Who's got their
Also,
money on?
75% gravity. 75%.
Who's got? Oh, never mind.
Yikes.
75%
What does that
gravity.
mean? Does that make it worse? Like we can't
No, no,
jump
no.
as high?
No,
No, it makes it
you more
higher.
Oh,
power.
less gravity. Okay. I was confuzzled.
Yeah, I'm like a little unsure of what I want my shot to be now because I have
Okay,
all my
mine
shots.
Memorized?
Yeah.
Damn, no wonder you're so confident. You're like, who has their
Wow.
money?
Yeah. See, I went
yeah.
over.
Well, why don't you
This
just
is
do it
stupid.
75%
rim
as
job.
much? Dude, who cares what fucking score you score? We're just playing.
What's the point of playing if you don't keep scoring?
we play to win the game. Joel, tell him.
We're just here to win.
But
why is there a scoreboard if the score doesn't matter? So
all right, let's-
riddle me
let's-
that.
riddle me this. But if you guys remember my last episode, you guys that were here, I didn't
don't.
know what a sugar cookie was, and I looked back on that episode, and my mic was not recording during that, so that's not going to be an episode that's posted, of course. 'cause-
Oh, thank God.
yeah.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah,
now
that's
no one will ever
yeah.
know.
So
Ooh, that was close.
basically, like the big thing in that episode, I think I was talking about guilty pleasures, and one of the things was like a kid in my 5th grade class, like pretty much he asked the class like, you know,
Oh my God.
you
dude.
guys
Who's
don't like these
guilty of
cookies,
pleasuring
right?
people?
Yeah, who is guilty of pleasuring people? And he's like, yeah, these sugar cookies are like he showed up this cookies like this cookie's nasty. Who likes this stuff? And then like no one said anything, and then everyone said, oh, they're nasty. You know, I didn't say I liked them or anything because I didn't want to be the single, you know, the odd one out. But I learned that time we were playing golf that those cookies are actually the bomb. Not that I didn't know that already, but that other people also like them. And I didn't know what they were called.
Yeah, why did they keep selling these when I'm the only person on earth that likes these?
I kept wondering that. And I try to describe it as like white on the bottom and then frosting on top. Or like icing or frosting on top. I don't know the difference between the two. And then you guys just made fun of me. But... Just wanted to let you
Sounds
guys know.
embarrassing.
Just letting you guys
Glad
know.
that never went up. Whew, that
Yeah.
was close.
Oh, Joel, what happened? Holy shit,
It's
hole in one
because of
deluxe?
the gravity.
Oh
What?
my God.
How did you get a hole in one?
Did I really? Or him?
What?
You.
No way, I didn't say that. Because I didn't.
What the fuck, dude?
You did.
Mine was a hole in 3 or 4.
Is-
Bro.
Shows you a hole in one.
Really?
Yeah, you're that good.
you're that good. Okay. I don't know if
He's
you're.
so
Are you
good,
joking or
he
not? or-
doesn't even know.
No, I'm not joking.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck. I guess. So, good job,
Man.
man. Birdie.
Hacks.
But
Yeah, I know it hurt my chances, but that's a good par.
Holy shit. I never make it through this thing.
we might have talked about this before, but I don't think
Ouch.
we've talked about this specifically. What was your guys' favorite cartoon when you were a kid?
Hey, Arnold.
Hey Arnold.
Probably The Simpsons.
Okay.
Recess.
I love
Okay.
Recess. It was great.
So here's
Saturday morning.
I have 2. Okay. So my number. I don't know if you'd consider this a cartoon, but it would be
No.
Naruto.
It's not a cartoon.
You don't think so? I wish Shadow was here because then he'd.
Pokemon would be, but not
Oh,
Naruto.
he can hear you. He knows it's not.
What's different between Pokemon and Naruto?
It's kiddish.
Okay,
Wrecked.
that's fine. I mean, it's fine, man. It's his opinion. What am I supposed to do, Jill? I think you're great, Deluxe, and you're fantastic. But I think
I think you're great and you're fantastic.
it's still between 2 though. It's either SpongeBob, I think it's SpongeBob, or Ed and Eddie. I'm leaning more towards Ed and Eddie now. Now that I think about it, just because I remember like every time I watched that show, I died laughing. And I'm still alive, so I guess I'm telling the lie.
I
now,
think
so.
Speedy's would have to be SpongeBob, because that's all he talks to you about is SpongeBob. All the time.
That's not true. We talk about
It
this.
is. That's
We
what
talk
you're
about
talking cartoons. You don't talk about Ed, Ed, and Eddie. You'll talk about fucking SpongeBob.
SpongeBob. I mean, SpongeBob was pretty lit too. I just, you know.
Oh my
I
God.
never got the whole SpongeBob thing. I thought it was kind of stupid.
Did your parents let you watch it?
Same.
Yeah.
They
He was
used
like older. Like I was older too.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that cool.
I
Like
was
it's one of those
Granny and
things that
Haley,
like the girls were into that
Yeah.
were like
it.
just liked it because
My
to be
little
weird.
brother and sister were into it.
My little brother wasn't because we didn't allow him to be into stupid stuff like Pokemon. He was never into that.
Classic.
We were like, we're gonna watch sports.
Yeah, we're gonna.
We're men.
We're gonna teach you right. None of that weird Pokemon stuff. That shit's for queers. That's just for
Don't want you to end up killing yourself someday.
Well, what? Okay, so you guys watched South Park, didn't you, when you were younger?
A little bit.
A little
Okay,
bit.
was it like kind of a no?
It was risque, man. It was risque.
It was like so you
We didn't
watched
have
it.
cable.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, what did you watch sports on, Jill?
The television.
Sports come on television without cable?
They used to back in the day.
Oh. Well,
Your local channels would have like your college games and shit.
oh, okay.
Yeah, like because your local affiliate stations would play. I mean, the only college sports I watch obviously were on all the local affiliates.
all in one.
And then I mean, we got it like when I was older, but I mean,
You guys
back
do
in
know
that
we have
time, it
jumping
wouldn't be
on there.
scandalous.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. I think that like, okay, let me ask you this then, since this is something I don't really understand. Why do people? It seems like people like college sports more than they do like professional sports, and maybe
every state has college sports.
yeah, but aren't
There's
they
a lot
not
more
as good?
colleges.
Like I feel like the like quality of play wouldn't be as high.
Obviously. Well, yeah, that's
obviously,
true.
but
Well,
there's-
like Joel like cries if Michigan State doesn't win, and like he can't function normally if his sports team doesn't win.
I
so
have an
I'm just
emotional.
I just have.
It's a little different because like D4 said,
Fuck.
those are
Don't
more
do full
local
power.
sports. And I don't think everybody likes college sports more. I know like Speedy likes
What the
professional sports more, and I know a few other people. And I would say that overall, I like the product of the NBA. Obviously, can't be replicated in college sports, but you have like, I have an emotional connection to the college sports team I like because I grew up in that area, and I have memories from going to those
The games?
the camps and the games as a child. Like some of my earliest memories were all experiences with that sport. So it's.
I think also, Joel,
yeah,
that you actually went to the college. You can't actually be part of that NBA team. You actually could see some of the players in your classes when you went to that college. Also, you might have known or
Yep.
played against some of the kids that were actually went to Michigan State and played on their college team.
Yep,
You had to,
I was.
you identify. Your parents
Denzel
might have went
Valentine.
to Michigan State as well,
Yep.
or an aunt or an uncle.
Oh, well, not only my parents, my grandparents. I mean, obviously, my wife graduated from there. I hopefully would have graduated from there, and maybe I'll go back someday. But yeah, it's like it's an emotional thing more than
like a
it's a
quality of
connection
play.
to my
Yeah.
it's a connection to my childhood, and
Yeah.
that
And
always, of
players-
course, that's going to make you more emotional.
Players usually come from your state as well. Like most of the
oh my god,
players
guys!
on
I
the
finally
Michigan
made
State
this
roster are
hole.
going to be from Michigan.
First time
and,
ever.
And also, like, when you're rooting for that like college team, people in your surrounding area are usually going to root for that too. So you like there's an identification with it. Like that's a best like conversation starter is oh man, what about the game? Blah blah blah. Or
How about
Dude, that's like to have a conversation with a stranger if they have like the same college gear on as you do. I mean, it's like a universal a conversation starter. You know what I mean? Like if I don't have anything in common with that person, if they have that same gear on, then we like the same team. You know, that's very true.
Okay, I think the reason I don't like it might be just because I guess I'm that type. Like I don't really like sports in general, but also I'm a foreigner. I'm a dirty immigrant, so
I support your rights, dude.
Thanks, man. With all the stuff happening,
I won't let Trump ban you.
Yeah.
I'll fight.
I'll
say,
send you back, bitch.
Yeah, I'll roll my sleeves up and say, we're keeping him, bitch.
We're keeping him.
Back, Donnie.
Appreciate it, Joe.
I would never talk to our president like
Yeah,
that. Hey, listen, president, bitch.
all right, someone kill this guy.
No.
Yeah.
I respect the office.
No, but like you guys are saying, like you might have had like like one of your parents or both of your parents, or like a dad or an uncle or a dad, an aunt or an uncle go to the college or whatever.
both
Yeah,
my dad's okay.
Yeah.
Either of your dads could have.
Mom,
Both my
dad,
dads went to
Damn it.
college.
other dad. So,
Mom, dad,
Yeah,
other dad.
do you think
And
I'm
Bill.
missing out on sports? Like as far as not being
A
like.
lot of people actually.
I think
side-
you missed out on playing sports. Then.
I don't think so.
I think you did.
but I will
What?
say this
Okay.
side. I think a lot of
That's the
people
thing I missed the
also
most from high school.
become fans later in life. Like
Huh?
bigger, like you can still become a fan of of someone that's in your town or someone in your state, still, and it still be relevant. Like a lot of people become fans or switch fans. Like they might like.
So like if their local team is doing bad, so like
yeah. So like if your dad was a big, huge Steelers fan, and you started liking some player on one team, and you just kind of stuck with it throughout the rest of your adulthood, that could be a thing.
Okay.
It happens all the time. It's kind of how I was with Green Bay. Like Green Bay's not even close to my state, but I fell in love with Brett Favre and followed him throughout his whole career, and Green Bay became my team because of Brett Favre.
I will say that if I can interject with my feelings, I don't know that he is missing out, because I do miss sports in high school. I actually have like a lot of my dreams persist around like being at basketball practice or missing basketball practice and getting in trouble or something. And I've been out of school for almost 10 years now. But like to be a sports fan, I have some of the greatest joys in my life. Like I can remember specific moments of this unexplainable joy, but that's because I've had so many moments of this just disgusting sadness that just feels like
that is the Lions.
A sort of torture on the soul. Well, not just the Lions. I mean, but many experiences with Michigan State and many experiences with the Pistons, especially lately, and just absolute misery. Yeah. So you get those like, it would be like if you lived in Antarctica and then you get one warm day out of every 700 days. Like, are you missing that warmth? I guess so, but.
But do you remember it? Probably
pain.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Hova and Speedy, we're playing golf with friends. So, yeah, we finished the podcast. We're just playing golf.
Oh, okay.
So you guys can say anything you want about D4. He's not even here right now.
What the fuck?
I'm just joking. I just wanted to see if they would talk shit, man.
What the hell? I'm
I'm
inside the gummy bear.
Yeah.
How do I get out of here?
You just shoot. You just shoot normal.
Okay.
You don't, yeah, so you're stuck forever.
No, Daddy, don't.
But what were you saying about missing out on playing sports, D20? Maybe Jehovah and Speedy, you guys can...
Oh, I was just saying, like, that's...
You don't have to.
Like, most people's, like, best memories of high school. Like, I don't know what was exciting about high school outside of sports.
Okay.
Yeah, just sports.
Yeah.
Did you have an alumni game of any sort?
We did.
We don't have anything like that.
Football is like too many risk and
you gotta put pads
insurance
on.
shit.
They did some kind of thing with, like, the firemen and the policemen played against each other or something stupid like that. And they'd bring...
in the fireman, too hot.
They would bring... they brought back some players or whatever to play, but...
Did you guys have a students versus faculty?
Basketball.
Yeah,
We did basketball.
Yeah, okay.
And kick their ass, old people.
That was like the most fun I've ever had
Suck it,
watching a sports thing.
We actually had an alumni football game. It was awesome.
I was gonna say, like, football is like one of the hardest. That's the hardest one to do outside of high school, because you really like. Obviously, basketball, I can still play rec basketball. I just don't have the crowd. But yeah, football involves equipment. Like, I don't know if there's many club. I know there's like a club football team at Michigan State, but at like the local area, like I could just go to my local like church down the road and I could play in like on Friday nights or whenever I actually wanted to look that up because I've been missing playing basketball lately. I wanted to look up like when the local night was for basketball. But
I miss Friday nights.
When
I
all
do
the
not
hot locals
miss
are?
practices. That's what I don't miss at all.
Oh, definitely not.
What kind of shit would you guys have to do? Because I remember like friends having to try out or whatever, like, you know, and they're like, man, he made us run a billion laps, or, you know, not.
Yeah, because your friends are shitters. The good players didn't have to do shit.
Okay. Well, what did you have to do, Deluxe? I mean, my question wasn't really, are my friends shitters?
Well, usually there's there's multiple days. Usually how this works,
Yeah.
So there's multiple days of tryouts. What you make the fucking shitty people do is you make them run a lot. They'll quit. They'll fucking quit in the first day because they can't handle the running because they haven't been practicing running, so they're already out. Well, if you do make it past the first day, then you actually see and get to test their skills a little bit and say, hey, little Billy's actually not bad. He can hang. Can he cooperate with the rest of the team? Is he catching on to the drills? Little Billy catches on with the drills. He actually has a decent shot. But if he can't run a fucking mile, little Billy ain't gonna make the team.
Little Billy, fucking rest in peace, dude. Well, do you think that's too savage, man?
No.
It's called life.
It's called life.
That's what every like tryout I've been
That
a part
kid's
of
up for
too.
failure if you make them think that they can do anything in life. That's not the fucking truth.
Yeah, like if you do a physical test first, and then you do like actual skills.
Yeah. Okay. Did you guys ever get denied for like being on a sports team? Like,
Fuck no.
Close, but no.
Fuck no.
I don't want to sound like a badass because I never played football, so I probably would have struggled more at
Everybody
football
made the
than I did
football
at
team, though. You
basketball.
just had to make it. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
you
saying?
can be
Like,
fat
Yeah.
as fuck.
Yeah, I could have been like everyone said, I could have
water
been a wide
boy?
receiver. Or
Oh, a water boy.
Honestly, I was
you
looking
haven't
In
played
prison.
it.
Yeah, I was like I'm still real thin. Well, I'm gaining my metabolism's slowing down. But I actually was going to play football in high school. I didn't play it in middle school just because I don't know, just lazy or something. But I was close friends with a guy who was a grade ahead of me, and he was the center, and he of our basketball team, and then I was the center in 8th grade or whatever. So he's like, all right, I'm going to high school. I'm going to play football, and he tore his ACL within the first 2 games, and he had to miss all of basketball season, and it seeing that happen to him made me think yeah, he's like, yeah, that, I disagree, but seeing that ruin his that year of basketball for him, I was like, I cannot play football because I like basketball
pussy,
too
man.
much.
You hang out with a bunch of pussies. He tore his ACL and he quit? What a bitch.
Yeah, well, he did quit, and then he went to he got a college scholarship for basketball, so it was the smart decision.
What a pussy. What do you got to, like school for the blind?
I tore my
Jesus.
MCL.
Did you really?
Yeah.
What-
You
How
guys
bad
are
was
just
it?
making up letters.
What did it feel
The
like?
mom
I've never
clipboard.
I've broken fingers and I've torn finger muscles, but I've never had a serious leg injury.
It hurt pretty bad. I mean, it was the only time in 4 years of high school football and all the other football before that I actually laid on the field and was like, okay, somebody come get me. You know?
Did you know
Yeah.
you were? Did you know you were fucked? Like, did you know it?
Yeah,
you were
I
hurt.
heard it pop, and the guy next to me was like, "Oh shit, are you okay?" Because he heard it too.
What happened? You just got tackled really hard or
You
something?
get high load, like whenever somebody goes low into your legs on the outside, and then on the inside somebody goes high.
Oh shit! So you got wombo
Your, knee,
comboed.
your leg just.
Yeah,
He basically got
wombo combo.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, not to make light of you getting hurt. I'm just
Oh no, fuck, dude! It was a lot of years ago, man. I'm not so hung up on it.
Yeah. Sorry.
My
sorry.
dreams.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry if I.
Yeah, I don't think injuries are a joke personally, so I want him to take that back.
Wombo
Does it
combo.
still hurt you at all?
No, it's fine. But I did have to, it sucked. I had to wear like a full leg. It went from my ankle all the way up to my nutsack,
Oh, wow.
and it was really weird. I had
So I
to.
didn't have to go too far.
It wasn't a cast. It was just a brace, and I
Big
had
book
to
to the
lock
ground.
it. I had to lock it in the completely straight position for like so many hours a day or some dumb shit. So I'd have to walk around like a goddamn idiot, and then I could bend it, and it sucked.
I'm
The
sorry,
worst
man.
injury I had was throwing my back out, and I still deal with that. But
Old
the way I deal with it
Joe.
is not doing physical activity. Yeah, Side's been in my office. He's seen my heating pad.
I've got one too, man. No worries.
Yeah, one of the
Deluxe
one of the
would eat
most
it.
attractive things you can do to a female is show her your heating pad.
Hey, man,
Or
you
your
wanna sit
war
on this?
station.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, and
Well,
my
check
war-
out my rig.
I keep my heating pad by my war station, and coincidentally, if we were to do statistics by room, the least sexual activity happens in this room. The heating pad war station room. I have problems.
D4,
I have
what's wrong,
problems.
man?
Why are you hating on my golf skills, man?
You have 30 seconds left, and you're still at the beginning
Skills,
of
quote unquote.
You're welcome.
the match. For what?
Here it comes.
Oh, all right, D20. I appreciate. I appreciate you waiting on Deluxe. Sorry about that, guys. I misspoke.
Is
but-
my brother, my friend.
Yeah.
Brothers in
I think-
arms.
I think I pretty much single-handedly won this game by at least.
I had the
11 points.
comeback though. I was like shit, and then I got.
Oh, and then you got three
hole
hole
in
ones.
ones. Yeah.
GG's.
That second hole screwed me, but I
Oh,
was proud of
D4.
my
Oh, take the 14.
Yeah.
Alright,
Just make
jokes,
fun of me,
boys.
Is the-
Hey, when are we gonna tell Sweet and Hobo about D4's dark past?
Right after this. Thank you guys so much for
Hey!
watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Later, fellas.